Hello and welcome to the Spidercast Podcast, and this is where Father and Son we go down the rabbit hole of tech, gaming, and the meaning of life, which is pretty much everything. So, we're doing something a little different today.
Yes, and by different, well, you guys can't really see it, but we have 2 glasses of milk and 2 glasses of ice water in front of us right now, and that's because we are calling this one the hot one.
Yep, we're gonna take a jump off the old first we feast.
Yeah, first we feast.
And we're gonna talk topics, and we're gonna work up some progressively warmer wings. We got 6 in total.
And there's actually 3 of us for this video. One who is tossing the stuff off camera. It is my sister, his daughter, and well, Faith. Why don't you come on in here and sit down real quick, right next to me.
Yep, come sit down.
We have the first batch of wings in hand already.
She got the first batch of wings, which are these are going to be the honey barbecue, and this is a typical sauce you get. This is actually a sauce you get from Buffalo Wild Wings. This is not hot at all, obviously, but we're going to progressively work our way up, and we'll talk about each wing as we munch them down.
And then we're going to be talking through each topic as we get hotter, and we might end up do what they do on First We Feast and just randomly start talking about random stuff.
So we're doing things progressively different than we normally do. Obviously, we're shooting in the living room. I'm shooting on one of my cameras. I've got everything set up in the living room, so if everything sounds different, looks different, there's a reason for that. This is not our normal format. We normally stream Mondays at between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
This is a recorded video, so we are not doing any of that right now.
Yeah, this one's going to be recorded. It's not going to be live. We couldn't do that based on this setup. Plus, he's going to be off for a few weeks. So if you're listening to this podcast or watching this podcast, which is going to be on your YouTube channel, which we'll be starting up very, very shortly, and We'll try to give a link to that whenever we get that fully set up. But it's part of his school project that he's going to do a YouTube channel. We're going to progressively use some of the content that we've shooting today, obviously, and then content that we've shot in the past, and we're going to upload that to YouTube and bring that forth. So look forward to that. And but normally we're on twitch.tv/SpiderARA 713, like I said, between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, typically. And then you can find us on most major podcast services around the world.
Yep.
So say hi, Faith.
Hi.
You got to talk into the microphone.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Otherwise, you don't talk in the microphone, they can't hear you.
Yeah.
Oops.
So.
Oops.
Yeah. She's now internet famous. She loves her Instagram and her Snapchat and all that good stuff.
We will not be tagging you in any of this.
No, not at all.
Wow, I feel hated. Okay.
Hey, you volunteered. We did not ask you.
All right, so the first wings are up.
Yep.
Like I said, these are honey barbecue, and as soon as we eat that, we'll give our rundown of the topics. And we will not be eating this with any ranch,
Why
which
does it
is
smell like Asian zing instead of honey barbecue?
It's honey barbecue.
no, it's honey barbecue.
Is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine, of course. I'll be back.
So we're gonna be hearing us smacking our lips all pretty much the whole episode.
This is not ASMR.
Always a goodie.
I had people talking about doing ASMR for their projects
Oh Lord.
instead of like stuff like this. Oh my God, I cannot sit through any of that presentation
I
wise.
could not believe she moved. The dog. She's not here.
Where-
Yeah, we had the dog in between us, and she was like not wanting to move at all, and now she's gone. So don't be surprised if you don't hear some tippy tap of the dogs going up and down
Or
the
see her
hallway.
jump up and start to lick on us and all that.
Yeah, especially because we're eating food. So, all right, go ahead and run down the topics if you would.
Okay, today's breakdown, we are doing the Microsoft and Sony coming together for cloud gaming. We are also doing Peter Mayhew's death, rip to Chewbacca. The Minecraft Earth announcement, which just went live a few days ago. John Wick video game in the works, along with John Wick inside of Fortnite, and Google revokes Android license on, how do you say this?
Huawei.
Huawei. What language is that?
It's Chinese.
Okay. With the Huawei phones.
There she is.
There she is. Hey, baby girl.
Come on. Come here and lay down. Lay down. If you ever
Now
hear
she's gonna
you ever
be
hear a dog
famous.
scratching or whining in any of our previous videos, this is the dog that you normally will.
This is my guard dog.
Yep. She's always up his butt, so. And she sees the other one doing food. I am not sure about that second wing. Yeah, that was not.
We might have a few.
Yeah, I was not sure.
Shake it up pretty well before
Yeah,
you pour it.
definitely shake that one.
Oh, I'm not excited for the second one.
When you bring that round, bring the bottle so we can talk about that one because I've never had these ones. So
Neither have I.
So
And this, what? 3 of these sauces is from Buffalo Wild Wings.
yeah, we got 3 from Buffalo Wild Wings. We
We
got
Red Hot.
we got a couple of Red Hots, and
We
then
got what? Which one is Baby Ray's? Sweet Baby Ray's Mild Buffalo. Oh yeah, the Moore's Habanero.
yeah, that one's gonna be rough.
You're definitely going to cuss on that one. I know for sure.
So yeah,
I might under my breath.
it's gonna be a tough one. So first topic, I meant to talk about this in our spoiler cast for Endgame, and we didn't. But we found out here a few weeks ago. In fact, it was really weird because it was like 3 days after the fact, which is really strange for a famous person to pass away and not, explode up on the internet. Was Peter Mayhew, and Peter Mayhew, if you don't know, he's kind of also known as the Gentle Giant. He is, the eminence of the Wookiee, if you will. He played the
My spirit animal.
Yep, he played the original Chewbacca. I think he played in almost every iteration except for the Solo.
I think, yeah.
I think Solo was the first one the new guy officially took over for all of it. I know he did some scenes in The Last Jedi, but not all. I don't think he did all the scenes.
No, I don't think he did all
I
of
think
them.
the new guy did a lot of the moving scenes because, fortunately, Peter Mayhew had a lot of physical problems, and some of that was attributed to the disease.
How tall he was.
Right, the disease that caused his extreme height. I mean, he was 7 foot something. I mean,
I think he was 7'6".
he was ridiculous. I mean, he was ridiculous. He was over 7 foot tall. Yes, dear, he was over 7 foot tall. It was, and everyone said he was just absolutely the nicest guy. Considering, right after, celebrate. I'm not sure if we saw him at Celebration or not. I can't say I saw him necessarily in any video. I'm sure he had.
I watched a lot of videos about Celebration. I did not see him in any of them.
Yeah, no, I know the year before he was there. He was at Celebration because they did that big panel with all of them together.
Yeah, which would have been the last panel with
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher, yeah.
Yeah, it was the last. Whatever the last panel
one with all of them.
Yeah, it was the last one with all of them together. And we've kind of talked about this. It's kind of sad the fact that we didn't in this last trilogy. We didn't get all of them in the same scene together.
No, now the only ones that we still have alive are Mark Hamill for Luke. We have
Harrison Ford,
Han Solo. We have Londo, who plays him again.
Billy D. Williams.
Who's another one of the originals?
Oh gosh, the one that played the Emperor.
We've literally talked about him so much.
Oh my gosh, his name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. And then there's the guy that plays C-3PO.
I never knew his name.
It's another one of those ones I for some reason never can remember his name.
And then whoever did the voice of R2.
Not necessarily the voice, but did actually the guy that played a lot. He played several of the. Oh my God, I am horrible with names. I know that I should something Warwick. Yeah, something Warwick. For the life of me, I apologize. I'm kind of tired, so I'm kind of doing this on kind of very little sleep. So
hey, I had to take a nap earlier, so it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't get a very good nap today. But yeah, I mean, it's sad that obviously another beloved Star Wars character is gone, and You know,
Hopefully, the new people can take over and live out their legacy.
yeah. Well, hopefully, hopefully it won't be the last Star Wars. I'm sure it's not. But
Oh,
anyway,
it's definitely not
why
going
don't
to be last.
you once you scroll down there so we can move on to the next topic. Go ahead if you're ready for the next one.
Wait, do we have 6 topics and 6 wings?
Didn't.
Well, this last wing should definitely bleed over to a few topics. So
yeah.
these last like 2 or 3 rings should bleed over.
Wings.
You speech impediment, okay?
Speech impediment. We're professionals here.
Oh, I'm
So
not. I'm not
my daughter
excited.
is making the next ones, and I'll be honest, I'm not. She's been giving some awful faces, and I wish
She
you could
has
see it.
smelled the sauce. She had. That doesn't even
And this
sound right.
Yeah, this is another Buffalo Wild Wing sauce, and it's garlic parmesan
paste.
something. Parmesan roasted garlic, and then what?
It says garlic, parmesan, Italian herb.
Yeah, so this came as a 3-set. I specifically wanted the regular barbecue and the Asian zing, which we will be having the Asian zing later.
I think it's the fourth one.
Yeah, somewhere down the line. But I've never had this sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't know anyone who has. So
I don't either. She's giving the most god awful face.
she does not like the smell of this.
This is gonna,
Hold on, I want to smell this myself. Hold on.
It smells like Italian dressing.
It does. But, okay. Yeah, we actually got. Yeah, it's Parmesan roasted garlic Italian herb sauce. Here. Why you gotta take the little one?
It's not horrible.
Here. I should have taken the little one.
It's got spice, but it's not what I would call hot. It's got a little bit on the back end.
Yeah. Initial
It
smell
tastes.
was-
It really tastes more
oh.
like a salad dressing than a. Yeah, pasta. Like I said, you get a little warm on the back end, but it's not like I said, it's not bad.
I just don't like the taste.
It's not my favorite, but I mean,
I need
it's.
the water. Hold on.
I know. That's pretty much what I'm doing is using the water to wash it down, and I'll save the milk for when things get a little warm.
Habanero. We might need like 2 or 3 glasses of milk for the habanero.
We might have to just have your
Sister bring in the jug.
Yeah, just bring the whole jug. Go ahead and prep the next ones. Yeah, those aren't, like I said, those aren't too bad.
Yeah,
it's not the worst wing I've ever had. You like the dry heat ones.
Oh yeah, I love the desert heat dry rub, which means I can do a fair amount of heat, but I like heat for flavor. I do not like hot for hot.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it for me.
Yep. Next on the line is mild buffalo, and this is Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, sweet baby rays.
Yeah, shake that up, please. Okay, let's get into the topics.
All right, so next topic.
We have the Microsoft and Sony team up for the cloud.
A lot of surprises coming out of this one.
I saw Microsoft and Sony seeing their names in the same headline and them not fighting each other. Made me want to read it.
But the nice thing about Microsoft and Sony is yes, they've had a rivalry.
Hey, you're telling me I can't speak.
Oh.
It's a rivalry.
You can't say it either.
Faith, do you want to come in here and say it for us?
It's a rivalry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From the cheerleader.
From the
She
cheerleader.
she should be able to say that. Yeah, I mean they've had a nice little competition going on with each other. Obviously, they're competitors.
Major competitors, PlayStation and Xbox.
And
Teaming up.
and they've thrown shade at each other over the years, but it's interesting to see that they're now going to be working together on cloud gaming, which we all know is kind of
It's the next big thing in gaming.
it is kind of the next big thing in gaming. It's it's supposed to design to give more people because they want to offer services because the money is in services, not hardware. They really make very little money on the hardware side. That it's all about the software. So they want to offer these monthly subscriptions where you need next to no hardware that an average consumer can play. Now, these type of things do require, high speed internet and all that kind of stuff. But, what's even more interesting is it's being said that the Sony PlayStation division had no idea this deal was going down.
Yeah, you and me even listened to this earlier.
Yeah, we were listening to.
It was the head of Sony himself talking with Microsoft about it, and once everything was finalized and all that, brought it down to PlayStation. People were freaking out.
Yeah, apparently they had to reassure the teams that
the next console was not at risk.
Yeah, there was no risk to the next console, and obviously this is a long-term play. This is not going to be an immediate. We may start seeing this towards the end of this next generation console.
Yeah, obviously we're not expecting this within the next year or two. This is definitely 5 years down the road, 10 years.
Yeah, this is probably what's going to be in lieu of the next generation of console.
Just seeing these two big companies that usually go at each other teaming up is history in the making for gaming.
Yes and no. If you think about, Sony is remember and I say the rivalry thing between the two, but originally the reason we have a PlayStation is because Sony tried to team up with Nintendo, and Nintendo pretty much went, nah, we're gonna do it on our own, and Sony's like, you know what, we put all this money in the R&D to make this console. We're just going to make our own console and kind of F you to them. And
then what was it? A few years later, here comes Microsoft with an Xbox.
Right.
And, it blows up. It's a big thing.
And they were a major competitor. Now, the thing about Microsoft is Microsoft had the money to throw at the console. They weren't initially worried about making money. It was about taking... getting into the market, and that's the thing. Microsoft is pretty much the number 2, I think.
Microsoft is number 2
as far
for
as
cloud
services.
Google and Amazon are number 1. So Sony's kind of getting in, and we heard this phrase earlier. They're sleeping with the enemy to get to number 1.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to.
And they wouldn't do this unless they felt threatened.
Well,
that, they're going to lose so much profit and all that with Microsoft taking off of all this, so they jumped in on it.
Well, with Google announcing Stadia in their cloud gaming services, obviously Google is also another company that can throw tons of money at it and not worry about making profit for a while. And really develop these services. Now, apparently, the Sony did originally go to Amazon, but they apparently could not come up with a amicable deal that worked. And to be honest, Amazon, I know Amazon is working. There's been talk that they're also working on cloud gaming, but I'm almost guaranteed they're nowhere near the position that Microsoft is as far as the back end, being able, and. Full disclosure, I work for a transportation company, and I can tell you we move servers. I won't say for who, but I will say we've done a lot of deliveries to Microsoft in the past couple of years. So I know that they're constantly upgrading their servers. They're constantly adding servers. They're adding new server farms across the country.
That's been one of their biggest things with their whole Xbox stuff with their Microsoft Store. Yeah, I know. I see her. Their Microsoft Store, their Xbox Play Anywhere. Come on, dudes.
Come over here and sit between us. Come over here. You were calm between us. Lay down.
Their Microsoft Play Anywhere. They've acquired all these companies, and for all those companies and all their games, more servers to run those games.
Now, will this mean we're going to see PlayStation games on Xbox or vice versa? Short term, no.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, not going to happen. Doesn't mean when. Hi, yes.
Yep.
All right, lay down.
Come on,
lay down, and I'll pet you. Now, does that mean that we at some point when all these companies go, only cloud, that we won't see that as a one to be
Possibility.
all service, service providing. I think that's a possibility. I think that could eventually happen. And obviously they're both wanting to directly compete with Google.
Yeah.
That's essentially what it comes down to.
If these two can make a working partnership and not be at each other's throats nonstop, and one company doesn't fall because of it, then
there's good competition between the two. That's the thing.
They're always going to be trying to one up each other, and especially with a project like this, they're going to try to one up each other with it. I feel like that might be the downfall if they try to out one up each other. I think
in this case that them working together is a good idea and is certainly in the right realm of your screen.
I know.
Definitely is something that they probably could, if they tried to do by themselves separately, they would probably each fail in their own way. But Microsoft, like I said, is probably much closer to being able to do cloud gaming. All right, I think we're ready for wing. This is number 3.
Yeah, this is number 3.
And then we'll talk the next topic,
which is actually a decent one. If you might want to get in on this one too. Our next topic is Minecraft Earth.
You probably didn't hear nothing about it.
I've seen it, but
Well,
oh, that smells warm.
which one is this? Mama Buffalo?
I typically like buffalo, but I'm a more buffalo ranch kind of guy.
I'm not a big buffalo.
So we've got 2 different buffaloes, and this is the mild one.
Yeah, this is mild. See, the smell already does it for me.
it's not even spicy.
It's not as hot as regular buffalo.
No.
The problem is that it's vinegar based.
I can tell. We almost need like a spit bucket.
Nah, we're fine. Somebody's going to go for another round of it. She tossed in one of the extra wings.
Well, we have like 20.
Well, there's that plus what was left over for dinner.
Yeah, I know. I'm taking like a small swig of milk.
Ah, you wussy. Not even there yet.
I don't care. Milk just like gets rid of the taste quicker for me than the water does.
All right, I'll let you lead on this one.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about this one. This one is Minecraft Earth. It is going to be a free-to-play augmented reality game coming to Android and iOS AR-capable devices, which probably means, the past 2-3 phones for
I would
each?
say at least a solid last 2 generations of phones. So last 2.5 years worth of phones probably are for sure
So,
AR capable.
Almost any phones that can play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, if it plays Pokemon Go, you're right.
Because this is literally a Minecraft version of Pokemon Go.
That was exactly what my thought about it was too.
And the beta's coming this summer, 2019. I'm definitely going to be signing up for that because I want to see what it's all about. And what it's basically going to be is it's going to be a new augmented reality game on your phone. Yes, we already have portable Minecraft Pocket Edition. But now we're going to have, literally, you can bring the Minecraft world into the real world. And basically you can build stuff with friends, put it up in the real world, and literally roam around. It will bring a whole new side to your neighborhood, your city, wherever you want to play.
Now, for me, like this to me seems almost this is like the phone version of a HoloLens.
Yes, and I actually thought about that too, because we did see the HoloLens a few years ago at E3, and of course we have not heard a single thing about that.
I think we've had one minor update about that since that.
I would still love to see the HoloLens come out, but obviously with what they showed, we knew it was not coming anytime soon.
Well, the thing about the HoloLens, I think there's no way to make it mass market affordable. I think the HoloLens is really going to be more for professionals. Like you're going to be
Like you're a professional YouTuber.
Well, no, I was thinking like
No?
like if you're a architect, okay, and you're designing something, you want to show it in 3D. You know what I mean?
And you like build it in Minecraft to go, well, this is kind of what I want to do.
Well, I'm not saying necessarily Minecraft. I'm just saying 3D design in general. Being able to show a customer or show a client, you know, something that you're designing in 3D, a car, a building, a bridge.
So kind of pull like a Tony Stark 3D table.
Pretty much. That's exactly what I see Hololens. I just don't think it. I either think it's either not going to be good enough for mass market, or it's going to be too expensive for mass market. You know.
Well, most stuff with like VR, like that kind of is. It's expensive to get into.
VR. I mean, VR by itself is expensive to get into. Yeah. I mean, it's.
And if you think about it, that's a different type of VR. You know, that was kind of like the first we saw. We heard talks about that when we heard talks about Oculus and every other VR system. The Rift.
I do eventually plan on getting.
Oh, I would love to do that.
Getting
And
VR.
put it up in this room and.
Well, I'm thinking about getting the PlayStation VR, since we now have a PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
There's a couple of games that
There are a couple of games that support it that would be interesting to do.
So yeah, it's I'm kind of interested. I'd like to see what it ends up playing. You know, we may try to jump in the beta. It's going to be a closed beta, so who knows if we.
It's like I think you need to like start signing up like now.
Yeah, we actually probably should try to put our fingers in the hat to see if we can be one of those lucky ones.
Well, even if only one of us get it,
Well, at least so we can try it out.
Yeah, we can at least see what it is. Give our, you know.
And we enjoy
I mean,
we both kind of enjoy Minecraft. Yeah, I know that's my favorite.
Asian Zing.
Asian Zing. That's another Buffalo Wild Wings. That's one of my.
I'm not big on the
spicy
Asian
ones.
Zing.
I know that's spicy. Not like flaming hot,
Wait,
but it's
isn't that?
it's warm.
That's number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's number 4.
So it's number.
We
4.
have Red Hot after, and then after Red Hot, we're jumping up a few scales,
Yeah,
heading straight to Habanero.
Yeah, the next three.
Sadly, we didn't get the last dab.
You know, I'm gonna have to just at one point order that, and then so we'll have to do we'll do one of these again. This
Yeah.
won't be the last one.
We're having too much fun with this.
So, but
But yeah, that's kind of what Minecraft Earth is. It's kind of, if anyone who happens to see this has played Pokemon Go before and done their AR mode, and you kind of catch Pokemon out and you see them in the real world, that's kind of what it's going to be. And sadly, have you seen the video announcement trailer for it? I watched it all the way through.
I haven't watched all of it now. I know I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've not watched it all the way through.
Well, it's basically it is like a Pokemon Go.
That's,
Take it anywhere you go.
Right, that's exactly what it looked like to me.
Play.
All right, go ahead and roll up for the next topic, and then.
Oh, this is another thing. This is coming straight from the questions and all that. Will Minecraft Earth have loot boxes? Which I don't know why it would.
The answer was no.
Absolutely not. Mojang and Microsoft overlooking it big time are not big with loot boxes at all.
Thank God.
So.
All right, this is like I said. This is my.
Yeah,
favorite.
this is. I'm not big on Asian Zing.
I love Asian Zing.
Of course, I'm not big on wet sauces either. So. Okay, before we start talking about our next topic. Okay, yeah, I think I tasted this before. That's not bad. Frankly, I would have put this like before.
No, wait till the back end.
Oh God! Wait till it gets down my throat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing her, and I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna happen to me. What's going for more? What's wrong with you?
She's double dipping on all the wings. Like I said, it's one of those you get a little bit on the front end, and then you'll get it in the back end.
I'm not drinking water with that.
Yeah,
that's going to activate it. I'm not drinking water. I'm going to pay for it, but I'm not.
All right, so looks like we're gonna get a John Wick video game coming out.
Yes. And this is actually very interesting, of course. We all know John Wick 3 just came out.
And
It came
I
out
have
this
to.
past Friday.
I have to take your mom here very soon, or she's gonna cut
She's
my
gonna
balls
quit.
off.
I'm gonna have to bleep. I'm gonna have to censor that out. Okay.
she loves John Wick. If you've never seen it, it's an extremely violent video game. If you've ever,
I've seen him kill 3 men with a pencil.
yeah, the movie is basically kind of almost like Max Payne type of movie.
It's a more of, what would you say, businessman Max Payne?
I guess you could. I guess you could say that.
He's a international assassin. And of course, anyone who has seen John Wick 1, John Wick 2, or if you're one of the lucky ones and have already seen John Wick 3 Penumbra, good for you. But this is basically going to be its own storyline. It's going to be called John Wick Hex. It's going to be a fast-paced, action-oriented strategy game that's based off the movies.
Yeah, I'm kind of hit and miss on this. I saw a little bit of like the trailer.
I saw the trailer for it. I'm interested in it.
I'm interested because it is a John Wick game, not because of what it looks like. Like the graphics are not like 3D realistic.
No, they're not, and that's kind of what I was expecting. And when I saw the trailer, because I just watched the trailer like yesterday, 2 days ago, I was not at all impressed by what they showed. But like, actually getting to choose what exactly you can do to each an individual person with gun fu, which is proper term for John Wick's fighting style. It is called gun fu. And then you have a hand-to-hand, but
it'll be interesting. Obviously,
it's gonna be interesting.
I'm sure something we'll talk about more when it comes out.
But right now it is coming to unspecified consoles and PC, and will be exclusive to the Epic Games Store on PC and Mac at launch. Of course, it's going to be another Epic Games thing.
Now, this was not in the docket, but speaking of Epic, have you seen the disaster that's been going on?
Which part?
So Epic did one of their mega sales, which is kind of like their, you know how Steam does their
like their summer sale,
right.
their holiday sale, yeah.
So yeah,
they tried to do one of those.
They tried to do one of those,
and they don't have enough to do it. They don't have enough titles.
No, the problem is apparently it applied to all the games, including pre-orders.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So they've had literally they've had to take games off the store. Like Borderlands 3 is an example.
They had to take it off the store.
They had to take it off the store because the
now are they going to honor any sales that went through on that, or
they are. They have said they will honor anybody that made purchases while that was on sale, because kind of legally they have to. A lot of states have.
Dang it!
If it's advertised, they have to do it.
Legally, they have to. But oh my god, how many people got in on that?
I don't know. I wish I got in on that.
But you and me are kind of the same page. If we want our stuff on Steam, not on Epic.
Well, I don't mind necessarily going to Epic for, like, I have Epic installed, but
yeah, well, you and me both have Epic. You and me have both played, well, Fortnight.
Right.
But
my thing is, like, for me, I
want all my games in one spot.
It's not so much even for that. For me, Borderlands, I have all the other Borderlands games, including the Telltale games, on Steam. I want them all together.
That's what I just said. I want them all in one spot.
But if it's some other third party game that I want to play that's not part of a series that I have on Steam, then
okay, fine, Epic.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm fine with picking up the Epic, but I will admit I do prefer Steam. Steam is my first buying choice if I have that option. So, yeah, I figured I'd throw that tidbit in there since
we are on the topic.
Since we sort of talked about, you sort of mentioned about Epic
now, and I think we'll kind of do this in like our next recording or whatnot, or you can put this in your next episode of the podcast. I did not put it on the docket either. There is rumors that there will be a Keanu Reeves executive producer John Wick TV series that happens after 3.
Yeah,
You saw me even pull it up earlier.
we both kind of read the article, and that would be an interesting.
I would love to see it.
I would too. I don't know how well. I don't know if they could do completely that style. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine that they could afford to do the kind of thing they do in a movie in that TV series. Could be
Well,
wrong.
obviously, it's going to be a big budget, but with how much, name drop John Wick is, they're going to want to do it.
Yeah, it's...
There's going to be money flying in. People are going to be watching this. It's probably going to be a top show if they actually get it into works and produce it. Now, going back to the game, we do not know a release date. We do not know a release date yet. And we also do not know if Keanu Reeves will be voicing John Wick or doing anything with the game.
So you're not sure if he's actually in the game, is what you're saying.
Well, we know John Wick.
Right.
The game.
But him playing him, we don't know if it's another actor playing.
Yeah. But, so...
Somebody likes her belly rubbed.
And like I said, it's its own story connected to the John Wick storyline. So it could take place after 3. It could take place, before 1, before he went into retirement. We don't know. We'll have to play the game, wait for it to come out, and play it.
So add that to the list of games. Go ahead and bring us in the next one.
Do you even have it set up?
No.
No? Okay,
Well, by the time we roll through this, you should have the next one around. So, speaking with continue with the John Wick formula.
Continuing on with it, this is John Wick Invades Fortnight. And, Fortnite has done a lot of licensing deals and whatnot here recently, along with Avengers Endgame and now John Wick. And they did this because of, John Wick 3 Penumbra coming out. And, of course, for this, John Wick... The basics of it is John Wick has invaded Fortnite, and along with him, a new Wick's Bounty mode that has you team basically battling to get 500 of the Continental Gold coins that you get from killing players. Now, you start with like 20 on each person, so 4 people, you have about 80 to start. You have 3 lives on each team member, and basically, you will... get these coins by killing players, and you can also buy the John Wick skin in the Fortnite item shop, as well as doing the challenges to complete to get items that are themed towards the assassin. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. They did this once before, and I think it was when the second movie came out. It was with one of their battle passes. I think it was season 2. The Reaper skin. It was a non-official John Wick skin. Are you laughing at her?
Yeah, my daughter's in the other room making faces.
Oh my God. Which one's this?
This
is Red Hot?
This is the Red Hot Buffalo.
Oh
so
my
this
God.
is the full Buffalo. This is not the
Shoot me now. It's, Buffalo smell I typically don't like.
Like I said, I prefer, I'll do Buffalo
You should have done
and
the small
ranch.
ones in this. But no, small ones for the final one. Because that's going to kill us. Wait, are we going to want to put a little extra on the last ones? No? Okay. Cheers. And that initial taste.
Yeah, it's the initial to get you.
No, I just hate it. Screw it.
Hey, sis. She's our bartender for today. It's good. It's good, but
I need milk to diffuse that flavor. I can't do it.
See, I typically do the Red Hot. Like I said, I'll throw it. I always do a ranch mix, like a 50-50 ranch mix. So, and it's just the way I like that flavor. It's not because it's hot. I just prefer the flavor with the ranch.
And this is why I stick to my dry rubs.
Yeah, see, I can't do the dry stuff. It just takes forever to get it out of my mouth.
See, I love it.
Asian Zing's like my favorite because it's a little bit sweet, but it's got that nice heat on both the front end and the back end. But it's not it's got good flavors. It's not hot for the sake of being hot. Now I'm afraid of this last wing.
Yeah, this last one's gonna be like the epitome of death almost.
Yeah, the last one.
Thank God it's not Carolina Reaper, Ghost Pepper.
It's gonna be bad enough. We're gonna step. This one's gonna step up big time.
Should
Be
we look
very
at?
careful
Should we
with
look
that
up
sauce?
Back hall.
Come here so we can get a sound effect.
Not in my face. God no.
Hi, welcome to ASMR. Today,
I'm editing this out.
today, we will be eating wings. Hot wings. Enjoy.
You should have done that at the beginning.
I'm editing this out.
Anyway,
Like this whole 2-minute period, I'm just gone.
yeah, we might have to edit this out anyway because we might hear bleep 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 bleep. So
No, I'm censoring that. If you and me just start dropping it, I'm censoring. I know you're gonna drop it.
drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
She might under her breath. No, that one's not really even hot. That's the bad thing. It's like none of these have really truly been hot. This one is gonna be hot.
This one's gonna be super hot. That the problem is that it's not. There's not. I couldn't find kind of that late middle. Like the Asian Zings, like I said, it's got good heat on it, and I knew the buffalo was gonna be. It's gonna be warm in a certain way.
Oh yeah, it's warm.
But the habanero one's gonna be it's just ridiculously.
No, that's Ghost Pepper, and Carolina Reaper, and Pepper X.
Yeah, those are whew.
Those three are straight death.
Yeah, these next ones are gonna be painful. So let's get through the last topic. We got
This one's kind of yours.
Google blocks Huawei Android license. So Huawei is pretty much, I think it's the number 2 phone maker in the world over Apple and Google. They're Apple and Google fight.
You
for
know,
2 and 3.
I never heard of these people.
It's really strange, but they sell millions of devices every year.
Is this just like a Republic of China and all of them?
The problem is that they have very close ties to the Chinese government. Which
we did talk about these people a few.
We've had
a few episodes ago.
Yeah, we've had at least one other topic that we've
because didn't America ban them from
pretty much banned them from any of their telecommunications equipment, which pretty much involves cell phones. Because Huawei does not only cell phones, but they do also telecommunication stuff for cell phones and stuff like that.
Oh god!
Make sure to shake that up, and don't go crazy with it. Because
you just don't want to die.
Well, I don't want her to hurt herself either. I don't want her to.
Faith, waff it. Don't straight up.
It smells like buffalo.
It ain't gonna taste like buffalo.
Yeah, it's if it's got habanero, it's gonna be warm. It's gonna be very warm. I mean, get a reasonable coat on.
Yeah, do like a good.
Do a reasonable coat on, but don't. Pretty much how you've been dousing them's fine. Just don't. I wouldn't do any more than that.
She's looking at us like we're crazy. Yes, very.
We're gonna make you sit down for this one because we want your face on camera too.
So while you're in there, you might want to pour yourself a glass of milk.
The Huawei had pretty much been blocked for use of their telecommunications equipment in the United States. I think Canada has blocked them. There's a few other countries that have blocked them, blocked the use of their equipment because, like I said, they have close Chinese government ties because the Chinese government controls all the internet services, and but Google just decided to, block the use of the Android license, and so now things like Google Play, other Google services no longer will be available on their devices.
Which, I mean, is reasonable considering everything here with them. I am not ready for this last wing.
I know this last one's gonna be rough.
He woke up and got out here just in time for us. To
I know
die.
he's gonna you're gonna hear his.
If anyone are wondering who we're talking about Sidious. He just got up and now, well, he's now standing in the hall watching us as we're about to choke to death.
Live studio audience.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's just gonna bring the whole.
She's pouring herself a glass of milk.
She's just gonna bring the whole jug
yeah,
up.
just top me up. He hasn't touched his.
Yeah, I haven't touched mine yet.
Hey, Faith, I want you to like dip your pinky in it and then taste it and give me like your reaction. Here, no, I'll do it. Put like a drop or something somewhere and I'll. Oh, okay. Here, just give me that. So, if anyone thought we were actually joking, that is straight up habanero. Here, Faith, you want to walk that up to the camera and just show them that is straight habanero hot sauce.
So yeah, you'll be able to see it on camera. But yeah, it's what's the brand name? I
It's
totally forgot.
Moore's.
Moore's. I've never had this
So here,
before, so I have no idea what this
I'm gonna
is
be the
taste
idiot.
like.
I always am. Faith, I need that.
You have
You an idiot, not smile. Shut up.
Put the microphone a little bit closer to your sister so she can
Yeah.
lean over and
Here.
talk
Put
into
that
it.
in the middle of us. Oh,
Just make sure you do this. See how close I am. Just make sure.
Yeah, I gotta talk like this.
Yeah, you gotta talk like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that smell.
do not dip your pinky that far.
No, that's why I'm like bringing it up, and then
That was a really big dip. You're
that
gonna
was a really big dip.
The Big Dipper.
Oh, I'm screwed.
You know, that's why I had you put the towels down so we didn't do that.
Yeah, you think I'm going to do that? Pinkies first.
Really?
Hey, pinkies up. I'm stupid.
Arguments from the audience.
Oh, it's hitting. Oh, it's hitting.
I swallowed it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, no, it's not bad on the tongue. It's going to be here in a minute.
I was going to say, wait.
Down the throat initially. Oh my God, that's where it hurt. And I just cleaned off my pinky. What am I doing?
Here you go.
I'm not touching that.
Do not rub your eyes with that pinky.
Oh, I'm not. There are no plants.
That
Cheers
smell
to
is
Peter
hitting.
Mayhew.
Wait, do not.
Hey,
Wash your hands before you go pee.
don't remind me. Hey, cheers to Peter Mayhew, our favorite Wookiee.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
We're all stupid. I cannot hold that in my mouth.
Oh, I can feel this one.
I'm tucking it over in the
I'm
side.
stupid. I put it all over my mouth. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It's not even hot.
You nibbled it?
It's not
Wait.
even hot.
Hold on.
Don't be.
It's not hot.
It's hot in the wrong way.
You two are going to be sitting there crying in a minute. And she's going to be.
It's literally not hot. Like, I'm okay.
You want to dip your pinky in it like I did?
It's not that much hotter than.
Like, I didn't even taste anything.
My problem is going to be just...
Yeah, that's not as hot as I thought it was going to be.
I think we should try again. Give it a couple of minutes.
Or do what I said and spoonful it.
No.
Are you actually dumb?
Oh, I said this earlier.
Yeah, roll us another round.
You mentioned it. Oh my God, my lips. I let it touch my lips.
It's got that spot hot where it's like little parts of your tongue and your mouth are hot, but it's not like full on flaming.
I wish I get extra hard this time.
I put a little extra on there.
Yeah, you can put just a little. Will you stop doing that, please?
Now I'm gonna have to find some way to edit all this.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We're a professional show. That's what we do.
We try. Little ones.
So yeah, we're gonna do a second run, but anyway, we'll kind of do the mid outro. So for anybody who's watching, we're typically live on Monday nights between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time most weeks. Like I said, this is a bit of a special one, so we're recording it, not doing it live. You can also find us on most major podcast services around the world: Spotify, Stitcher, Google. There's a couple others off the top of my head that I'm totally blank on, but trust me, just search Spidercast Podcast, and if we're there,
It'll pop up my Twitch channel and basically anything associated with us.
So, and then,
surprisingly, I'm actually happy that does that.
and here very soon you'll be hopefully having your own YouTube channel. So
Yeah, and
So
we're
we're gonna-
finding out a name and what to do with that.
yeah, we're gonna try round 2 of the habanero.
Now that's definitely
Hair in
covered.
it. Oh, my hair. My hair's in it.
Yeah, you can eat that one.
My hair's in it. Oops. Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, I prefer not to eat your hair.
I'm extra stupid tonight.
Apparently. Goodbye to your buttholes.
Oh, that was a horrible move on my part. I was like up and down. Like that.
You're making some horrible noises into the microphone, let me tell you.
I almost want to throw up from the taste. Oh my god. Don't. Stop that. Oh. I need a spit bucket.
Hot ones ASMR.
I need a spit
That's
bucket.
what I said.
Spit bucket.
Yeah, like I said, it's not as super hot as I thought it was going to be, but it has you stop tapping your toes. But it's
It's not hot.
yeah, it's not as
burning
hot as
inside
I
my
thought.
face.
I'm only drinking milk because it's in front of me and I don't want to waste it. But I
It's
could
burning
just drink
inside
ice
my
water.
face.
Honestly, it'd probably be better.
It's burning my lip. It's burning.
Like I said, that's the problem. Is it hits the little spots in your mouth, and yeah, I purposely made sure it didn't touch my lips with it.
It only hits a corner.
Can you imagine? But anyway, so this has been the Spidercast Podcast. Thank you for everybody for joining us this week. Like I said, we'll do this again sometime.
This is why I don't do wet sauces.
We'll go a whole lot hotter next time, I swear. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. Have a great week. And we will catch you in the next video. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.